we head up on this rock, that might be a good defensive point. There is still a white wolf there. Oh god. I go for the shotgun. Hey guys, welcome back to Subsistence. I can see a rogue camp over there in the distance. Look at that. Right on our path towards the lithium area where we've been going the last couple of days. So not a big surprise that the game put in a rogue camp. Anyway, we'll be avoiding that area today. Let's have a look at our power and mass. So we've got 1000 power. I am using a little bit for some refining and some cooking, but we do have the generator on, so it's kind of balancing out right now. And if you didn't see last time, we made a third wind turbine. I want to make one more solar panel, and then we'll be set on our power generation, I think, for this base. It should be pretty good. Should keep us self-sufficient at least. And I'm just refining a little bit of iron here so that I can make myself a lockpick. We don't have one. And I think it would be worth taking that out with us. And I'm also doing a little bit of cooking here. And I'm making 2 roast rib dinners. So one will be done very shortly and the other won't be too long after, but we might need to hang around just a bit. So I was talking last time about this area up here, how I can close this off to make it a little bit more weather tight. And what I was thinking is this door and doorway can very easily be moved here. If I just spin, do I want it that way around? Probably like that. And if I grab this door, we'll get that placed, and then I'll just need one small wall. Probably want that the other way around, actually, looking at that. So place here and spin around. There we go. Door handle on the other side. I prefer to run in through an open door at speed, so that's just personal preference. So we just need... Is that like a full... Those are full panels. Okay, so we just need a half wall here. We'll get that crafted. I think I've got enough boards in the crate. Yep, we do. Let's do a half wall. Actually, can we do something interesting with some glass? We need 5 refined iron. Well, I'll leave it as it is for now. Let's get this lockpick made, and then things can be charging back up again. Oh, we need 75 mass. Okay, I'll hang on to that for the moment then. Let's make just a normal wall. We'll get this thought finished upstairs. And this should have finished, I think, one of them at least. There we go, we've got 5 roast rib dinners. Definitely needed in this weather. Alright, so this should be nearly done. And number 6, there we go. We'll place that here. And this kind of finishes off this area quite nicely. So we're definitely a little bit more weather tight here. It is a bit cramped. I wouldn't normally build a room this small. We could always build out, I guess, but we don't want to shadow the garden. We could build out half a floor piece. Just the length of this room, maybe. Push everything back, but it kind of complicates the roof then. And then we go out into here, the kind of outdoor area, and it doesn't look too bad like this. And I've got easy access to the power and mass storage down below. Oh, that's kind of cool. I accidentally placed the 2 wind turbines facing outwards and then that one facing straight on that way. That's pretty cool. Oh, it's a very cold day, so we're wise to be staying around the base and doing a bit of work. So let's see how we're doing with our mass. I mean, I haven't put anything in to generate mass, which is not ideal. I could recycle a bunch of these again. Bear with me a second. Sneeze, sorry. I've got quite a few cotton seeds I could recycle. I've got nothing else really. This is a little bit, I'd like to have a few more than 59, I suppose, before recycling. We've got a couple of sticks I could recycle, or we could just wait. I mean, you know, that's the thing we could do. Let's make some rope and have that just waiting for us when we need it. Yeah, let's just wait, I think. We'll be good. I'll put this on possibly just for a little last. And we've got 12 fats I can always put in the oven to get some more biofuel if we're desperate. But I'd like to keep that till we get 20, honestly. Alright, we are going to have to eat soon, so we'll have a nice roast rib dinner. Alright, this is all looking good. Hopefully the weather breaks soon and we're able to get out and do some interesting looting, but it's not looking great, is it? Oh, you can barely see across to the other island. That's a heavy snowstorm. Is it clearing? Can we see any difference? Not really. I can see maybe a touch more land over there, but it's, yeah, it's looking pretty cold out there. So it doesn't look like any of the plants are ready. Some of these are barely visible, actually. They're growing very slowly. We need to do something about the fertilizer situation. Maybe we find some potassium, but I don't have a lot. But that's just going to be more power that I'm going to be using up. I mean, we could recycle that, but I think I'll hang on to that. Maybe start stocking up on some of this. Anyway, let's keep an eye on power so I don't run over. Look, see, I'm the mass. I mean, I've used more power than I needed to, but I'm going to make that lockpick. Because we've had such good luck. Such very good luck in the last few episodes, actually grabbing locked crates and some really good resources, so that's fine. I do need a splint, of course. And I'm going to need some protein bars. Let's grab that splint out of the box. Okay, so food-wise, I mean, is it worth us even trying to get out there and do anything in this weather? It's pretty rough. It is pretty rough. Let's see if we can see across to the other island. I can a little bit more, so I think it is clearing. We could not see that before. But it's still very cold. Let's keep an eye on this. 834. 1.43 coming in. Now one of that unit is the generator, of course. I think I'm going to leave it on and just let that top up our power and just get it back to where we want it to be. And the solar panels and the wind turbines will really help with that. 1.48. All depends on the amount of wind we get. But yeah, 0.26. So 3 wind turbines in this weather are doing more than 8 solar panels, which is understandable. Yeah, that won't take too long to tick back up, hopefully. Oh yeah, I thought I'd put something away that I shouldn't have. Okay, well, we'll top the fire up when we leave. How is it looking now? Even clearer? Yeah, maybe. It's going to be cold. It is going to be cold. Let's have some food then. So we've got nothing left in here. I will drink. And let's have a roast rib dinner. We've got 6 of them. And that really should keep us topped up nice and full. And I might even carry that little bit of wood around with me so that I know I have some ready to go when we get back. Oops. Really do need to move that. Okay, let's grab this iron. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's -7. What are you? Are you a chicken? You're a chicken down there. Yeah, I think this is manageable. I think we can do a little bit of a run around with this. So, quick wins. Let's see. I see a bit of ore. Nope, that's just disappeared. Did you see the ore on top of there and then it's just disappeared? Maybe there's a bit of potassium up there, which I might go and get because we need some fertilizer for the plants, for the garden. Yeah, it is. So let's get this. I have another pickaxe, we're good. It's cold, but it's manageable. It's not too bad. What is that down there? Oh, there's a wolf, okay. Ha. And there's a wolf on the top here. I was just looking at that crate that was on top of the rock around there. It was an ammo crate. I think I'll leave it and maybe check if it's there before we go back in tonight. Okay, let's grab all of this. Nice. 3 of those is pretty useful. Let's go and check this area again. I mean, we've been doing this for the last few days. I'm expecting there to not be a lot of loot, but you never know with the lock crates, so I don't know if they're affected with the same kind of mechanic that is in play for frequenting an area too often. I don't know whether they're independent from that rule that says if you loot in the same area 3 days on a row, you're going to see less loot. It could be completely independent. They're spawning, so we'll have a look. And I want to kind of stay fairly local to base with this weather. Although it does seem like it's clearing up a little bit now. Let's go and check out Ore Rock. Oh, bit of, what's that? Iron. Yep, that's iron. Oh, this is awesome. I like this game. Oh, is that a lock crate there? I never even thought of looking this direction. Well, this is awesome start. Not gonna say no. More sinew, more iron, more weapon parts. Lovely. Definitely take that. And I'm going to grab the wood and we'll get this crate here. Very nice. Very good result. Okay, let's go and look for some ore then on Ore Rock. We'll finish that thought because we saw there were 2 or 3 pieces. I keep pressing the wrong button. There were 2 or 3 pieces on here. I'm going to grab this because I've not been picking up a lot of this and we can always use some of this for recycling. This silicon. There's a bit of potassium it looks like and a bit of iron on the right of the screen there. We're coming up on a nice bank holiday weekend here in the UK. Thinking I might just take a few days break. I'll kind of see what we have planned at home. So don't be surprised if there's a couple of days without an upload, a new video. I'll see. I mean, if I get time to sit and record something, I will do. But I feel like I want to take a little break. I can't believe we're already in May. Almost. It's amazing how quickly this year is going already. I hope you're all having a lovely start to spring. Oh, I was going to just go for that bag and I didn't even see that wolf there. Let me get the wood. Maybe he'll walk away. Could take him out. Only a level 1. Let's see if he wanders off. He's not gonna, he's gonna hang around. And there's a black wolf down here. Okay. I do have a bit of water on me to wash my hands, but I really can't be bothered right now. Oh, there's a bit of copper here. I think the weather's turning a little colder. It's still -7, which isn't too cold, I guess. When it starts hitting the -10 is the problem. That is the time to head home, definitely. Oh, and thank you, by the way, if you checked out the Icarus video, my little progress on my practice base, and left a comment. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Had a lot of positive reaction to that video. Quite a few people saying they don't mind whether I continue that playthrough or start a new one. They don't mind either way, so that's good. I think what I might do is start a new run, because there's so many nice, interesting things that happen while you're trying to level up. And it's interesting if, from a new player point of view, the progression system. So getting the unlocks, trying to figure out what to place first, in what order, so that you can make the new stuff. It's a fairly interesting process. So I think I am leaning towards starting a completely new playthrough on Icarus with a new character and documenting that from the beginning. We'll do probably some heavy editing in that one to take out a lot of the grind, a lot of the wood chopping and stone harvesting, because that's pretty heavy. I quite enjoy it, but obviously watching that continuously for, you know, episode after episode, because there's a lot of it that you need to do in Icarus, would be enjoyable for some people, I understand, because I like watching that stuff as well, but not for the majority, I would imagine. So yeah, I'll probably do a new series, new character, and pretty heavily edited, just to show the progression, really, and some of the grind, obviously, because I do enjoy that, but not 100% of the grind. So thank you so much anyway for checking out that video and being so positive about it. And if you haven't had a chance to watch it yet, please do go and check it out and leave me a comment. Okay, so I think I'm going to go and warm up because it's pretty cold out here. Let's see if we can jump up on our stairway, our weird stairs. There we go. Wasn't too bad today. Oh gosh, back home in the warmth. Let's get some wood in the fire. Oh, we got 8 fat from that as well. That's quite nice. And another 3 sinew. And some more nails, scrap, cordage, pre-made cordage. That's pretty nice. And I must have got some rifle rounds as well, and a shotgun round. More weapon parts. Maybe we should look at doing an upgrade today. I might make a shotgun shell and keep topping up this amount here. And a tomato seed, and then we've got some berries. Lovely. Okay, power's looking pretty good. 1771. And let's put the rest of this away. And then we've got some potassium. That won't probably give me as much fertilizer. Whoops, I've never done that before. That probably won't give me as much fertilizer as I'm looking for, but I'm going to put it on now. And we'll top the garden up because it's very slow going right now, the garden. Alright, what could we upgrade? Is it worth maybe upgrading the shotgun, because I've been having a few incidents with moose. We only need a few things. I've got the rope, a couple of ingots we could make. I have enough if I do 2 more iron. Split one, split another. If I do 2 iron, once these refine and fill this slot, I'll combine them and then I'll do 1 more iron, or these 2 iron. There we go. Put those together. We'll do that. So I'll need 10 of you. Pressing the wrong button. There we go. And I'll need 20 of these. So we'll wait for those to refine and then we'll make 2 ingots and maybe do the shotgun upgrade. We'll upgrade the firepower. So I'll need 3 rope. We've got the power mass for that as well. Let's make a couple of rope then. I'll make 3 and we'll leave 8 sinew there just for other stuff. Or maybe I'll make 2 actually. There we go. Alright, that's looking good. And ash, we've got 54. Yeah, still want to keep a bit of that really. So did I need 2 or 3? 3, okay. There we go, 3 of that. Almost done with this. 1 more iron. And what else do I need? 3 weapon parts, 5 electrical. 3 weapon parts. And 5 electrical. I really can't believe... Whoops, I've gone too far. Really can't believe how many of these we've got this time around. It does seem to have been a little easier to obtain those, which is kind of nice. Split that in half. We'll get that back on refining. And let's make the 2 ingots now that we need. We do need food. I'm going to wait a little longer and then we can eat another one of those roast rib dinners. It should bring up our maximum stamina and health. What's that noise? Is that wolf down there? It is. Okay. Yeah, this is pretty good. Alright, 1 ingot is done. And the other one is nearly done. We could make a double barrel shotgun eventually, but I really want to get the lever action. That's my favourite. You can use incendiary rounds. And I like the range. But I'm going to need 5 ingots for that. And then a lot more weapon parts, 20 in total. And at the moment we've got 13. Assuming I'm going to use this for the shotgun, which I think I am. Okay, firepower. I need 70 mass. We're almost there. I'll let that just build up on its own, I think. Let's grab a bit of this. And let me split... I don't know, could we put 2 in each, maybe? Let's see. Okay. Well, look, the important ones anyway. Let's do an onion. A carrot. This will be potatoes once this is grown, by the way. But we've got some more wheat there. And then we've got the medicinal. Put 2 in each of those. No, I need 4, if I'm not mistaken, for making flour. And I've only got 3 there, so that's fine. Good. I could cook another couple of these. How are we doing for light? Not too bad, I guess. Let me grab that and split this in half. So we've got another 2 and another 1 there. Right, so what didn't we put? We put a little bit in that one, that one, that one. We need this one. And we may as well put 1 in that one. There we go. A tiny bit in each. We'll see how long that lasts and whether it's any help. Right, we just need 70. It's there. So let's upgrade the firepower on the shotgun. I think that will really help with the moose hunting. We're always finding when I edit, I check, and I'm always about like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hit points left, and I waste a full shotgun shell on the moose just to finish off the moose. So I think it's wise we do a little bit of upgrading. Upgrading my weapons I normally leave till they're kind of much later in the game, and I think I'm going to try something a bit different this time. So we've got 13 more weapon parts. This pickaxe is pretty much done. I'll make another one. So we'll craft that there. We're doing pretty well for resources here. We do have some ash. I will use that in the garden if I need to, but we'll drop that in the fire. That's fine. Alright, we could go out and get this wolf that's downstairs. Should we eat? Is it worth me eating? Yeah. Very nice. So my max health and stamina have gone up. 103 for my health and 100 for my stamina, so that's nice. We'll do a bit of cheesing from the base here if I can reach these wolves, of course. It's night time, so I've got to be careful. Yeah, it's pretty cold as well. You're gonna... Oh, the water's... The ice has melted. We're at that time already. Very interesting. Right, he's going to run this way. We'll take a slow walk back up here, and he won't run too far away. There we go. So we are ice free again. I can go diving for pearls. That's quite nice. Where are you? This can be really awkward, actually. Can you get up here? You're gonna find a way up eventually, aren't you? Damn it. He'll just suddenly leap at me, that's the problem. Oh, like that. Bear with me. That's so interesting that he didn't register that part of the base there. He was too far into his attack animation, I think. Okay, well, let's get this wolf too. Or at least try. There we go. We got 2 wolves. Let's carve those up then. And there should be a white wolf somewhere. But yeah, we're through the thaw. That's awesome. That's gone really fast. So we should see a fairly big change in the weather now. That might have been our last or penultimate winter storm that we had today. I didn't even notice the thaw, I'll be honest. Anyway, let's get a light on. So I'm going to do a little bit of cooking here and I will bring you back in the morning. See you in a moment. Welcome back. So you can just see the sun rising in the distance there. So we're moments away from full sunrise. And I've been refining some iron. I'm thinking of doing another weapon upgrade. I was looking at the rifle. If I drop this in here, we would need another 2 ingots, another 3 rope, 3 weapon parts, 5 electrical. But I think it could be beneficial. I'm going to have a look at how much sinew we have and whether that's going to leave us short. It would. So maybe I won't do that now, but I'll definitely keep that in mind. I could make another couple of rope quite easily, but it would leave us then very low if we want to make one more solar panel, which was the plan, of course, if you remember. I want 9 solar panel, 3 wind turbines, so it's a 3-to-1 ratio between those 2 power generators. And I grabbed a couple of ingredients out of the crate so I could just show you. I remembered how you make a splint cheaply without needing to use a bandage. Usually you would have to drop a bandage, or you would have to use the recipe here, which is a bandage and a stick. But if you have a stack of cloth and a stack of sticks and drop that on and let go, it will ask you if you wish to craft a splint. So I'm going to craft up a couple there and we'll have some in stock. So I couldn't recall how to do that the other day, and yeah, I just remembered, so there you go. So we'll put the extra splints in here. Let me split one of these off and we'll put that down, I don't know, on the bar there. And we're good for that. Keep that with me. And I've got a couple of sticks. And in between me finishing recording the first part and starting again, I have crafted up a bunch of arrows as well. So just to catch you up there. I've got a couple of ingredients here ready. Because what I'm thinking I might do, rather than doing the upgrade, we'll make a base light and we'll put that upstairs where we've just boxed in that room, because it's very cold and very dark up there. So I think this will just add a little bit of a nice touch to that area. Make it more friendly when we go up there. So we'll get that place. Let me turn this light off. And I've got to try and work out where to put it for the best. I think I might hang it on the wall there. Might be good because it would bleed through. And that's always handy for lighting up the other side of the wall. So maybe... don't know why it's turning like that. Maybe we'll just put it there. Nice and easy to grab. And we've got some light in this room then. For if we're fighting the hunters. We've got the windows for defense, of course. And we've got a door onto a balcony if necessary. I love this little area, I really do. I think it's my favourite spot. I wonder if I could get a chair up here. I really wish the furnishings meant you would be better rested, that sort of thing. It would give you a buff, a bonus, but no such luck yet. Maybe that'll come in the future. And we should check on the garden, make sure we don't need to water. We're at 50. We could do... I'll do it later because, of course, now the ice has melted. And a lot of the snow, by the way. We're going to be running down to the lake again for our water, so it's going to take a bit of time. So, we can't make a lockpick, but I'm not too worried about that. We've had a really good run this last 3 days on lock crates, so we'll give that a break. We've got 20 iron. Maybe we'll have 75 mass when we get back and we can make one then. Or I could make a couple of ingots and get started on that. But we should definitely eat. And I've got 2 protein bars. I shouldn't need these now because the weather is a little better. It's going to get worse. We will have a couple of storms before winter is properly over, but for now I think we're doing pretty well. Let's take a steak and dumpling stew with us. That'll fill us up on both our fruits and vegetables and proteins. And maybe we'll start by getting this wolf. So I'm going to make him run away again. Why not cheese? Yeah, why not cheese? Take advantage of that. Okay. So this is lovely. Look at this. I mean, winter is not over yet. Don't be fooled. We will have some severe weather. I took my eye off that wolf and he is gone. Where did he go? Oh, there he is. He's blending into the bush there. Okay, well, we'll grab these couple of crates and then we'll go and get that wolf. But look at this. We're going to be getting nice weather, good stuff in crates again. That means we can plan to go and raid one of the hunter bases. Definitely. The weather when you get hit with one of those strong storms is not nice. Definitely not nice to have to play against the hunters. And have that complication, that cold damage coming in while you're trying to fight them. So yeah, we'll take advantage of this lovely gap in the weather and go and hit them up for the first time. But of course bears will be back soon. If we have lost the snow, at least for a little bit, we should be getting bears back in the world by the end of the month, I'd say. We're still in February. It's -2. It's the warmest it's been for ages. Let's grab a few things that are around before we wash our hands and fill up our water. We've got a few crates, which is very nice. Oh, it's so much easier to see everything at this time of year. Don't know what it is lately, but I find the black and white speckling of the snowfall on the ground to be quite distracting. And there's another crate. We're going to have hunters coming down to fish again, so I need to be aware of that. Oh, another crate. Really better go and wash up. Let's have our food. Very nice. So we're fully fed. Hello, rabbit. Let's wash my hands and fill that water canteen up. Okay, so aside from the liver, we've got nothing really to worry about there. I guess I could run that back up. Get that in the fridge. It is pretty valuable. It's good meat. We could put an arrow in this wolf here. Ah, you recognise me standing on this platform. Okay. Don't run off too far. May as well jump back on there. He'll be almost on my heels by the time I get back, I think. Okay. Yeah, he was pretty close. Yeah, don't go too far, please, Wolfie. I'm not hearing him growl at all. Alright, so this is the tricky bit. Alright. Butcher you up. Wash my hands again and we'll take the proceeds up. Another liver, that's awesome. Okay, we could change out of our winter coat, but as you see, it's -1 and I do still have a bit of cold showing around the edge of the screen, so I think we'll hang on to it for a little bit longer. Let's drop this meat off. And the berries, and then the rest of the stuff. So we've got 24 fat, so we're probably a good idea to put that in the wood burner here. And I'm going to carry on keeping that because I'm not sure if I'm going to need to make any more lard. So just going to hang on to that for now. Right, we have some carrot seeds and not got a lot of room down here. Where did I put... There's the splints. Okay, because it's normally down here. Put these away. We don't quite have enough for another shotgun shell. But we do have those. And this. And how are we doing for power and mass? Not quite where we need to be. 0.65 coming in. It's a slow burn. Topping that power up with just solar right now, but it will get there. So we'll give it some time. Let's go and see what else we can find. Oh, it's so nice. It's so nice having the clear weather again. So, where to go? I have an inkling that I want to run down the coast. It's not the best loot all the time, really. It can be a bit hit and miss down here. But we'll have a look. We haven't been this way for a while. We'll see if we run into any fishing hunters or anything. Maybe we'll see a moose. We've got our upgraded shotgun, of course. Our upgraded bow. Only one level, but, you know, better than we did have. So we've got a white wolf there. Level 2. I want that weapon crate. Ammo crate. Let's see, where... Was it you? It was you. He's wandered off. I think I can go back and get this. I might even... Depends on whether he's going to come over. I might even get this. Bit of iron. Okay, well there's another bag down here. We'll go and grab that first before we do anything else. Oh, it's just such a nice change. Oh, we should dive for some pearls, actually. I might do that. We've used a few. And I'd like some sandstone. While the weather's nice, why not? Let's get away from the shore a bit, because I did get that wolf to growl. And I see the pearl here, I think. Did I see a pearl? Maybe not. Well, we've got a bit of sandstone. I'll go for that, I guess. Pretty cold underwater. -3 right now. Let me just see what's on the shore here. That crate's left unattended now. Do we want to go and get that? We could, I think. I bet you he'll walk back. Are you coming this way? No, he's walking that way. Okay, let's see if we can get it then. Is there anything else around I need to be careful of? Oh, of course you did that. You little bugger. Please go away now. I'm gonna try. I think I'm too close here. Don't know if that was worth it, but we got it. Where did the black wolf go that was hanging around here? Let's go a little further along the shore. So I've got no lockpick. And I'm not seeing an awful lot of crates. That's for sure. We could have gone up and got some lithium, I suppose. There's still time. I think I'm going to go for that, and there's a moose. There is actually a moose. 1 protein bar, I'll take it. Do we want to Startle that moose and send him towards the hunters. Don't think I'm going to do enough damage with one bullet. I'd imagine that was them going after the moose. Don't you take my moose bits. I don't really want to get into a fight with a bunch of base hunters right now. Did you kill my moose? Let's see if he ran down this way. We could always run into a hunter chasing the moose. That's the problem. Let's maybe check out this way. A moose is formidable. They often try and take the moose down with pistols, which you know, never goes well for them. So could be that they killed it, and it could also be that he killed them. So can't see anything. I can't see any sign of the moose, and we have some rogues this way anyway. Alright, so probably not the best choice to come this way. Still looking for my moose. Can't see any base hunt. Oh! Is that it there? There it is! Oh! Did you see that guy was coming running? Let me get behind some cover. There's a moose, a dead moose on the floor. There. They killed my moose. How dare you? You're chopping wood. You have no idea I'm here. Maybe you do. My moose! It disappeared. Oh well, we know what happened anyway. We could dive in this little bay area looking for pearls. Yeah, there's usually some decent supplies around here. Let's have a quick look. So, not seeing anything yet. There's one. And there's some ore on the rock there. Is that a new ore? Bear with me. Let's go and look at that. That might be iron, though. I think it looks like iron. Yeah, bit of iron. We'll grab that. It's useful. But I'm definitely going back for this pearl. And I'll grab the sandstone as well. But let's get above the pearl first. It's not too deep. But I might lose a bit of health getting this. I did swim at a bit of an angle there, which is kind of slow. I'll get the sandstone, because we might want to do something with windows upstairs. Maybe extend a balcony around the side of the base, a glass one, so it doesn't affect the garden beneath it. Could be fun. See if we've got any more pearls down here. I see a bit of sandstone that way. Yeah, it's pretty empty. It's so nice to be able to dive again. It really is. We need to work on that diving station. Perhaps I should use this good break in the weather to go and look for a bit of lithium. Yeah, let's jump out. We got a couple of pearls. That's a good start for today. Is that a rogue camp up there? I'm looking under this tree right in front of me here. Let's have a look. Well, we've got a bit of something. Yeah, is that iron? Iron. Alright, what have we got here? No road camp. Good. Right, let's run up to the lithium area, and then we'll run back along and run back home that way. What time is it? Yeah, we're losing the light, but I think we've got enough daylight. As long as we don't run into anyone. Feels like the rogues are more active. I know that's... we have a moose. I mean, this takes time doing this. That's the problem. Let's get a bit closer and see. So I'm looking on top of the rocks and stuff as I run past, just in case. Well, if you're going to stand right there in front of me, I'm going to have to take a shot, aren't I? I didn't get a headshot. I don't know what level that is. As to how many more shots I'm going to need. Which ammo have I got? I'm good. Okay, let's head up this way. Right, I see him there. If we head up on this rock, that might be a good defensive point. There is still a white wolf there. Oh god. I go for the shotgun. Whoa! Oh my god. Not great, again. I kind of fell off. But very exciting, at least. I mean, you know. Gosh. Yeah, bad positioning. And I was actually looking out to see where the white wolf was and where the white wolf was going, which I think distracted me just enough to make a bad decision there. Oh, but at least we're solved now. I can go and wash my hands anyway. Oh, we've got a snow flurry. No, we want the clear weather. Just gonna go and wash my hands quickly. We really want the clear weather. Please, game, just a little bit longer. At least it's not too cold when it's like this. It will stay warmer at least. Better reload that shotgun. Imagine if that hadn't been upgraded. I want to check back on the footage when I do the editing and just check the totals that came off, if I can see. Because it was kind of leaping at me over a rock. Not the best position to take one of those on. But we've got the health kits, we have the, you know, the splints. We've got to use them for something. Okay, so there's some wheat. Not exactly what I'm looking for, but I'll grab it. That will give us the bit of, the little bit of wheat we needed for the flour. Yeah, that was pretty fun. Pretty dangerous. Alright, so we're looking for lithium. I'm not feeling like we're going to find any today. What have we got in the water over here? There's a black wolf there. Nothing on that rock. We've got this bit of wood. We're kind of heading towards home now. There's the black wolf. I want to avoid him if I can. I can't. We've got a white wolf and a black wolf. Could go up and around. There's always a way through. Bit of a detour. That was... What's this carrot doing here? That's got to be the worst space a carrot could try and grow. Ah, a bit of zinc. Yeah, we might need zinc. Someone mentioned in the comments in the last video, don't you need zinc for the oxygen tanks? I probably do. I can't recall how much I'll need for those until I make the diving station in this world, but we're going to need 4 circuit boards in order to be able to build that and then check. I could log into my other world and look. But I'll do it by the book. Okay, we've got a bit of iron. Look at the checkerboard patchwork of the snow. I just think that's quite funny. Looks cool though. Alright, we're taking a bit of cold damage. I reckon I should probably eat something. We'll have a carrot, a couple of berries, and we have some water. There we go. We're in good shape. No lithium. It's so confusing when the landscape changes in the colour. From what was very easy to see to quite patchy between the 2 stages of weather. And you're looking for certain colours and shapes that you recognise on the ground for crates and other items that you can pick up. And then this changes and it's like, oh gosh. Almost got to recalibrate what you're looking at again. It's pretty good. It's a nice mechanic. I like the way the seasons kind of gradually arrive and change as you're playing. It's pretty good. Alright, no lithium today. Well, I think I'm just going to head home. We've got some decent food. Some fat, some sinew, we've got some wheat. Not feeling like we're going to find much lithium. We'll come back here again another day and try and do a good lithium and obsidian run. But yeah, not seeing too much around today. And as soon as it arrived, it's melted again. Is that a... That's a locked crate. I didn't make a lockpick. I'm going to open them, or try and open them every time, just in case. You never know. Okay, so we can't run across the ice for a quick journey home anymore. So, gonna have to go the long way around. But that lets us pick up a few more resources at least. There's a couple of crates, well, some wood at least, and a couple of crates. There are some wolves on the other side of this strip of land down at the end, but I'm going to grab the crate. There's 2 crates, there's one further around as well. Grab these, and maybe I'll have a quick look for some pearls in the bay here, seeing as though we've got to cross that area anyway. Lovely. Oh, there's a bit of iron here. That's more important right now. -2. We're still in February. It's not over yet, the winter, for sure. Pretty murky underwater. There's a pearl though. It's been a very fun adventure today. Especially that moose. I'm having so many problems with the moose. I'm just taking stupid risks in my positioning. You really need to have a nice flat area of ground that's clear of other animals, and I think the fact that there was a wolf so close by really distracted me, so yeah, not ideal. Let's get on shore. As it's dark, I really need to get back to base. There's an eagle flying. The eagle can legitimately get fish now. Not cheating the way it was before. Problem with running back at this time of night like this is it's so very difficult to see anything at all. Oh, I'm just gonna swim. Ah, no. I don't know where that guy is. Oh, crumbs. They could be anywhere. I'm gonna stay underwater for a little bit and then stick my head up. I don't know where he was. He could have been... It's so pitch black for me. I'm just going to get back to the beach. He could have been behind me. He could have been on the rock over there, going fishing kind of thing. Where exactly am I? Is that my base? Where's my base? Oh, I know where I am now. Yeah, we're just coming round towards the water there. Dangerously close to that rock, actually. Hopefully this is all visible in editing once I lighten it up. Because I can't see a thing. I just need to get out of here safely. There's a level 1 on the beach there. Am I far enough away to get this bag? I know there's a bag here. I can see it. Okay, good. Alright, we need to jump into our stairwell now. No, it's here somewhere. Here it is. I need to put a light down here, don't I? Ooh. Get a light on my shotgun, actually. That would be a sensible thing to do. That needs circuit boards, though. Yeah, that was fun. Goodness me. Right, okay, let's put the food away. Apple and berry. And we're not too bad. I'll have a steak and dumpling. We've got more food? No, that's fat. We'll drop that in there and I can make another flour. There we go, perfect. And let's dump off some wood in the fire. Grab my water. I didn't fill up that water, but we're good. We've got another one here anyway. Deposit all of this. And I need to take another antidote with me. We don't have any... kelp. I don't have any kelp on me. It's fine. We're back up to 15 sinew, which is really good. And I think everything else is good. Right, okay, let's top up my rifle. Look how much rifle ammo we have. I lost track of just how much we were gathering. That's good. Still going to work on the shotgun shells, though. Oh, and seeds we need to put in here. Oh, and 9mm. Very cool. Right, how are we doing for power mass? 1899. Pretty good. I'm going to put that sandstone on to refine. We did gather a bit more zinc. And I've got some potassium, which we'll store in here again. And then over here we have the electrical components and 2 more pearls, which is really good. We were getting short of those. I need another splint. The amount of times that moose this season has broken my leg is crazy. Alright, we got 52 biofuel from that batch of 20 fats. So we are definitely doing better for biofuel now. And we have a full generator. And what's nice to see is I've been out all day, left the generator powered off, and we're up to 1800 power. So as long as I don't craft anything, we are in a good spot. So I've got a lot of water here, thankfully. Maybe we should do, let's see, steak and dumpling stew. Yeah, we can do a couple of those. Let's grab some meat. All of that stuff, and we'll get a batch of these on the go. We'll cook all of these up. It's going to use a lot of our water. But that's not too bad. And we've got some livers left, and some more of this, and some steaks, and some blueberry pie. Yeah, we're in a really good position here. Nothing looks like it's grown in the garden. And I think that's actually a really good place to leave this episode. Thank you so much for joining me. Until next time, take care, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.